What's up, everybody? Dick Polipnick here with another book review for OnlineGrowthSystems.com, and today's book of the day is Trump, How to Get Rich. So let's dive right into it. Donald Trump's book. Whether you like the guy, whether you don't like the guy, you have to admit, he is rich. So, I mean, he is a billionaire. Regardless of how many billions he says he has, it's still more than 1 billion. So, let's dive right into the content. So, book review. So far, synopsis, good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, it's very geared towards a big, like a big project, like a big career. So, which obviously, how to get rich, right? You can't get rich being mediocre, which I really liked about it. Let's dive into some takeaways. As usual, we're going to flip through. I'm actually going to, okay, so part 1, the Donald J. Trump School of Business and Management. So it actually talks about how he started young, and he talks about, there you go, number 1, be a general. He talks about how if you're going to be rich, you need to have people underneath you. You need to be someone who gives commands and is the one who's behind the strategy and behind the troops, influencing them, pushing them there to their limits, because an individual doesn't win a war. A team wins a war. A unit wins a war. And business is a war. It's a battlefield. Like you and I both know, you are just as likely today to get out of to go bankrupt as you are to find your next new client. You know what I mean? It's a real roll of the dice. And that's the way it should be, because not everybody, that's what competition is. And without it, there wouldn't be anybody at the top. You would all be equal, and that sucks. So it's more fun to win, I think. So he talks about maintaining your momentum and using your business as a driving force, as a team. Think of it as an army, and you have to, not only do you have competitors in your direct industry, so if you're trying to build a real estate empire, you have other people trying to buy the real estate before you, cut your prices down, your rent down, you know what I mean, trying to jack up the price that you pay so that you lose more money. Not only are those guys your competitors, but a bank might be your competitor. You know what I mean? They might be trying, you need to negotiate lower interest rates. A partner might be an enemy, right? Somebody who's literally invested in your company. If they're poison influencing your business and your culture in a negative way that you don't want, you need to ditch it. You need to figure something out, and you need to be, if a general has a lieutenant who's leading his men down the wrong way and fighting the wrong fight, or fighting your allies instead of your enemies, you need to deal with that. So he talks about, like, it's really like a day-to-day, which I really liked. Let's just kind of go through some of the topics. Pay attention to details. Connect with your audience. Do public speaking things. How to be good at public speaking. It's kind of interesting. It includes stories of how he started out and how he really hated public speaking, and freaking now he's the president, right? So let's keep going here. He talks about here. Number 1, think about your audience first. Number 2, get your audience involved. 3, be prepared. 4, be a good storyteller. 5, be aware of the common denominator. 6, be an entertainer. 7, be able to laugh at yourself. 8, think on your feet. 9, listen. And 10, have a good time. Which is really interesting, because he talks a lot about having fun in business. Whoa, new concept, everybody. What, business can be fun? Your job can be fun? You don't have to grind and, work your brains out every day and hate your life and go to bed and be miserable and get sick? Hey, yeah, Donald Trump, U.S. president, talks about how he loves what he does every day, and he wouldn't be doing it otherwise. Whether you're a doctor, whether you are a secretary, whether you are a musician, author, a banker, a bakery person, a farmer, it doesn't matter. Do what you love and have fun every day. You always got to smile at the end of the day, otherwise what's the point, right? Be happy first, right? Okay. He actually goes through a week in his life, which is a common theme in his books. I know that, where's the other book? Oh, here it is. So Donald Trump, Art of the Deal. We also do book reviews of that. His most famous book, quite a bit heftier. First whole chunk is like a week in his life, which is really cool. He talks about that here. Talks about golf and how golf. How many times have we heard this? 90% of my business and deals are made on the golf course and not in the conference room. You gotta make personal connections. People will do business with people that they like over people that have better deals, right? If you have a best friend who is selling apparel, a clothing line company, and obviously prices, because obviously we're getting all kinds of nice purses and Rolex watches. Why do you pay 3 more zeros at the end of the price for a Rolex than you could get an exact mock-up in New York? Besides the fact that it's real gold versus fake gold, right? I'm talking about branding wise, because it establishes a brand, a relationship, a connection with you. And he says, obviously, look at this. He's got the cliche gold letters Trump, right, on all of his buildings, on all of his products. And how do you build a brand is you do it through personal relationships. Nobody would know Trump's name if he didn't make the deals with the people he did, and how he made those deals was by having relationships. So pretty cool insight into brand building. Here's a cute little thing. He's got a cartoon of Donald Duck complaining to somebody saying, "I remember when I was the Donald." So pretty funny. And he's actually got really good humor in this, which I appreciate. So here is a good takeaway. Is he talks really about the lessons he learned through experience. So this isn't like regurgitating common ABC mindset stuff. He's actually going through experiences that he's had in his career, and he talks about, this is what worked, this is why it worked, this is how you can do it, or this is what I did that didn't work, here's how you can avoid it, and here's why you should avoid it. You know what I mean? Really good stuff. And this is obviously from a billionaire's perspective, so good book. Like I said, I always recommend books that talk about action steps you can apply into your business, into your life, into your career, instead of ones that are mindset. You know what I mean? It seems like I complain in almost like every video about that, but there you go. That's my synopsis of Trump, How to Get Rich. Thanks for watching. As usual, link in the description below to buy it on Amazon. And as usual, check out the link into our website. We can do a little synopsis. We do like a little overview of it if you want to read that. And subscribe, because we do book reviews of like kick-ass books all the time that are going to change your life. So check it out. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time.
Hey guys, this is Dylan. Hit that subscribe button or watch other videos.
No.